Hello, racing fans. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Sharla McBride. Well, racing is finally back here at Chester, just in time for autumn to arrive. With the cool, crisp air, the leaves started to change. It's perfect weather for harness racing, and we've got you covered. From the Poconos down to Kentucky and everywhere in between, we've got all the action you crave coming up right now. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to win one of the biggest races in the world for harness racing? Well, driver David Miller knows what it's like. He won the Little Brown Jug with Big Bad John, and we're talking with him coming up. And once again, we will head to the Red Mile in the Bluegrass State, Lexington, Kentucky, for the Tattersalls in the Bluegrass Finals. And Chester is back, bigger and better for some mighty fine races. The weather was great in Pocono this week. We stopped there for some great races. And it wouldn't be an episode of PA Harness Week without the sassy, savvy, and sophisticated Susan to give us her picks. She's got those coming up, plus much more. Stay tuned. PA Harness Week is next on Comcast Sportsnet.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily. Underway.
Starting fast outside here, Express Messenger to the early. 55 for the halftime, just over 3 to go. At the top of the stretch.
Well, hello there, harness racing fans. It's that time of the week once again. Time for PA Harness Week, harness racing's fastest-paced half hour. Along with the lovely Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross. So nice to be with you guys here this week. We got a lot going on. You look pretty good today, babe.
You sound surprised.
No, I'm not surprised at all. I just sort of looked over and there you were, looking fine. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Now, you want to take a look at me? Do I look a little Tony Montana-ish this week? Kind of like, you want to meet my little friend here?
Oh yeah, I mean you meant to do that, right? This is like you're getting ready for Halloween, right?
Well, kinda. Halloween's, by the way, while we're on the subject of clothes, Halloween's coming up, and we are sort of flummoxed. We don't know what to wear. Last year, we did one another. How are we going to top that? We're not going to top that. But if you guys have any suggestions, because it's only in a couple of weeks, the Halloween edition of PA Harness Week, and we go full bore. If you have any suggestions, please, HarnessWeek.com and send them in. It would be really great because we're sort of leaning in one way or the other, but we can be moved, right?
Absolutely,
okay.
Yes.
And while mentioning the site, we have some winners of PA Harness Week official watches. Really neat stuff. We have Ted from Percy, Pennsylvania, Jim from Blakesley, Bob from Springfield, Pennsylvania, and you could be our next winner of a fabulous watch, which the lovely Heather is holding up right there.
I never leave home without it. It is great, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And it actually keeps fairly accurate time. It's a great timepiece, okay? Yes. All right, good stuff. All right, PA Harness Week, but all you need is HarnessWeek.com. Time now to get to the action. Let's kick it off this week we're going to go to the Tattersalls. Always a big pace for 3-year-olds, the best around, and with that, here's Heather.
Yes, we're going to Lexington, Kentucky. The purse is $243,000. Now, this is just one division of the Tattersalls. Number 5 is Alsace Hanover, the overwhelming favorite at 2 to 5. Ron Pierce is back in the bike, who got him to the winner's circle in the Adios. So if there is big money on the line, Ron Pierce is calling the bank saying, "Stay open, y'all. I'll be there, trying to deposit my check later," because he's like, "Mister, I can win every big race this year." But can he win this biggie?
Alsace Hanover goes right on by on the outside to the point. Westward Ho Hanover stretches him just a touch before releasing for the coveted 2-hole behind the favorite. Something for Doc is now in 3rd, and Fashion Delight is 2 lengths behind him 4th. Sir Ziggy Zetam racing in 5th. Feel Like a Fool 6th on the outside. Sam Ander trails the field. Alsace Hanover taps the brakes here. The half up in 55 and 2. So Alsace Hanover is in control of the front end. Westward Ho Hanover bump drafts his helmet. A tighter second there. Something for Doc has kicked out the plugs. He's a closer 3rd with 3/8 to go. Fashion Delight is 4th, and here he comes to the outside for Dave Miller. Sir Ziggy Zetam is 5th. Feel Like a Fool 6th on the outside, and trailing at the back is Sam Ander, and Alsace Hanover is a length in front of Westward Ho Hanover. Fashion Delight up on the outside, first over into 3rd, 3/4 in 1:23 and 2, and they come to the top of the stretch, and it's Alsace Hanover in front. Westward Ho Hanover still in behind, racing in 2nd. Fashion Delight with 3 lengths to make up on the outside. Alsace Alsace Hanover is drifting out, but he leads at a length. Shooting the gap is Something for Doc coming up the rail. Westward Ho Hanover on the outside. Alsace Hanover leads it. Westward Ho Hanover coming on. Alsace Hanover drifting out. Westward Ho Hanover there. Very tight.
Westward Ho Hanover takes the field past the opening quarter and
What'd you call me?
Westward Ho Hanover.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, 28-1, but then Pierce makes a quick move with Alsace Hanover. They get to the half-mile marker on top, and they're able to hold off a charge, though, by Westward Ho Hanover. They win by a nose, 150 flat. Alsace Hanover, trained by my favorite Italian-Irishman, Tony O'Sullivan. There you go. All right, Fashion Delight, David Miller, they're third.
So you're saying that Ron Pierce won another big money race? Hello.
Shocking.
Okay, now for the second division of the Tattersalls, it was the Millionaire, number 4, up the credit with Jody Jamieson, who went off the 3-5 chalk. Number 5, Hug a Dragon, was even money with Yannick Gingras. All the rest were double-digit bombers from another alien planet. And now with the call, Sam McKee.
And they're off. Hug a Dragon and Up the Credit are both. Oh, Up the Credit put in steps. Very rough there. Jody Jamieson gathered him up, but Hug a Dragon is going to clear. Gingras slaps the wheel disc, and he is rolling up on the outside to take the lead. American Arena from the inside racing in second. Roll with it. Harry gets away third. Up the Credit has to back off, and he's going to drop in fourth on the inside as they head around the turn. 3 lengths further back to Wind Me Up in fifth, and Looking for Adventure trails the field. Hug a Dragon through the quarter at 26-1. Gingras trying to throttle him down as they hit the back stretch. Hug a Dragon is a length and a half clear. American Arena in the pocket spot is second. Roll with it, Harry showing the whip third. After an eventful start, Up the Credit is racing in fourth. A length and a half further back is Wind Me Up, and Looking for Adventure is the trailer. They tighten up in straight alignment. No pressure up front for Hug a Dragon, looking for a bit of a second quarter breather here. Right on his back is American Arena in second, and Hug a Dragon reaches the half-mile marker in 53-3. Up the Credit is back to the outside from fourth. He'll try it again. He's coming on the outside. Now third, and Gingras counters and lets out a notch with Hug a Dragon. Up the Credit is gaining, though. He's up to his wheel on the outside at the midpoint of the far turn. So it's Hug a Dragon still under tight lines. Up the Credit is on his wheel, now just half a length away, and Wind Me Up follows that move. He's second over on the outside. Looking for Adventure fourth. American Arena backs out of it. Roll with it, Harry was shuffled. He's now fifth. 3/4 in 1:21-3, and they come to the top of the stretch. It's Hug a Dragon trying to take him all the way. Up the Credit with a length to make up, trying to track him down. Looking for Adventure toward the rail. Wind Me Up on the outside. Roll with it, Harry on the far outside. Hug a Dragon is still there. Up the Credit is 2 lengths away. Coming on the outside is Wind Me Up. Hug a Dragon. Wind Me Up is closing in with Roll with it, Harry. Hug a Dragon almost there. Hug a Dragon again.
Well, Up the Credit set up yours to betters by making a break at the start. You know how we love those 3-5 shots to go make it a break at the very start. Okay, Hug a Dragon then grabbed the top and would not relinquish the lead. Wiring in 150 flat. Number 6, Wind Me Up, a 17-1 bomber with Dave Miller. Closed well for the belly. Number 2, Rolling with Harry, off at 20-1 with Brett Miller, closed for third. The Millionaire, Up the Credit, tried to recover from the break, but could only finish fourth, though only beaten 3 lengths. Not a bad mile. No, after the break.
Really, he redeemed himself in that one, for sure.
He did indeed. Okay. And when we come back, guess what? Harris Chester is back in full vigor. And you're going to see lots of racing action from right here, so don't you dare go away.
A spirited pace indeed, set by Mac Raider, the 5-1 second choice.
Welcome, good old Sunday. No love when you don't come. Welcome, son, welcome, welcome. Welcome to your place in the sun. Welcome to your place in the sun.
NF Quotable got
Why do so many winners travel in EB trailers? They love the ride. EB Pacesetter trailers deliver your horses in peak condition, ready to race every time. Designed to provide safe and comfortable transport for standard-bred racehorses, EB's Pacesetter Series trailers are the preferred choice of professional standard-bred trainers and breeders nationwide. All EB Pacesetter models feature custom standard-bred options and excellent airflow and aligned interior sealing to keep your horses fresh and comfortable. Every EB trailer has commercial quality componentry and riveted sidewall construction engineered and designed to stand up to constant and rigorous horse and road use. And a sleek aerodynamic nose design that also delivers improved fuel savings. More winners ride with EB than any other trailer. EB, setting the pace in standard bred horse transportation.
Hi, my name is Andy. If you're like me and always make a play for the trifecta, then go to the Downs Off-Track Wagering. I can triple up and bet the trifecta anytime. A $2 bet on the trifecta delivers big payouts like this. When it's my night out, I eat, play, and I win. Hey, that's a trifecta too.
Downs Off-Track Wagering, Allentown, East Stroudsburg, Carbondale, Hazleton. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi there, and welcome back to PA Harness Week, along with Heather Moffat. I'm Steve Ross, and guess what? Harris Chester is back in full vigor. I'm talking about the action was fast and furious, and we got some stuff from Sunday, specifically Sunday's 9th, and Heather's got all that action for you.
All right, I got talented pacers here. The purse is $25,000. Number 8 is Schoolkids. Now, he had the 8-post last time out, and he won last time out, so he is the better choice in here, 6-5. The 2 is a Real Joke. Very lightly raced this year. This is just his 7th start. And then number 4 is Rockstar Temper, taking a step down in class. Love the name, Rockstar Temper.
And away they go. Liberty Call from the center of the track came away well. So did Real Joke up the near side. Schoolkids part of the pace. Ardent Storm and Fancy Free Shark up with this leading Group 2. And Liberty Call will set the tempo moving into the first turn. Schoolkids drives on to push the pace. Schoolkids up within a half length. Now a neck, now level with Liberty Call, and Schoolkids takes over the lead 3/16 of a mile in. Real Joke is settled in the 3rd position, followed by Ardent Storm. Fancy Free Shark is 5th, 6 lengths off the lead. Next are Rockstar Temper and Little Prince, and the back marker is Intrigued Royally. The quarter mile for Schoolkids and Patrick Berry, 27 3/5 seconds. Passes the first time. Schoolkids opens up a 3.5 length lead. Liberty Call is 2nd. Real Joke is 3rd. Ardent Storm is 4th and trying to float to the outside. Fancy Free Shark's got cover, and now Real Joke comes to the outside from 3rd. Moving into the bridge turn, it's still Schoolkids a length and a half in front of Liberty Call. Real Joke takes his shot now, a joint 2nd of the breeze. Ardent Storm is well situated, 2nd over 3 off the lead through a 56-second half mile. Fancy Free Shark is now 3rd over wide of Little Prince. These two 4.5 from the front. Rockstar Temper's got 6.5 to make up, and the back marker a length and a half off last is Intrigued Royally. 3/8 of a mile to go. Schoolkids still a length and a half to the good. Liberty Call can't keep the pocket closed. Taken over for 2nd by a Real Joke on the outside. But these two can't keep up with Schoolkids at the quarter pole. Schoolkids opens up by 2. Liberty Calls back into 2nd. Real Joke's leveling off. Ardent Storm circles 3 wide on the far turn. He's got 3 to make up. Little Prince with a bit of pace has nowhere to go with it. Fancy Free Shark buried at the pegs. Rockstar Temper's gearing up, carried widest of all, but he's 5 off the lead, and Intrigued Royally is last at head stretch. 3/4, 123 3. At the 150, Schoolkids 2 in front.
Schoolkids leaves the gate faster than a 4th grade school girl chasing a boy at recess. Yeah, you like that analogy. All right, this horse wires the field, wins easily by 3 in 152 with Pat Berry driving. Liberty Call, the longest shot on the board at 40-1. He was 2nd, and then Little Prince got a perfect trip, took 3rd.
Okay, in that race, I must add, I feel compelled to say that if you made a $42 investment with the chalk on top, you got $4.53 back for $1.
Ah,
Okay.
nice stuff.
All right. The very next day, Monday, that was October the 10th, race 12, and Heather's got that one for you.
Billies and Mares, winners over here. First is $40,000. Number 3 is Anndrovette. She's been racing in Canada this year in big stakes and really smoking hot, this mare is. The 2 is Ginger and Fred, 2nd choice in here. She's a millionaires. And number 5 is Royal CC. She just started racing in the U.S. this year, and she's had a really fabulous season.
Anndrovette with a length and a half lead over Ginger and Fred through a 27-3 first quarter. Anndrovette and Ginger and Fred shaded by Western Graduate coming past us the first time. And Cleef on our Pels was reined back at a 4th, while 5.5 lengths off the lead. Royal CC gets her cue from Corey Callahan with 9/16 to go. She's got 6 to make up. And the trailer remains Flirt Escape, who angles 2nd over. Now 6.5 or 7 behind Anndrovette. who rated a 56 second half mile. 28-2 in the second quarter. Anndrovette leads Ginger and Fred by a length and a half. Royal CC is now 2.5 off the lead, gaining steadily in the breeze. Western Graduate is a locked-in fourth. Florida Escape is second over, towed up to within 3.5 of Anndrovette at the 5/16. And Pan Cleef and Arpels was shuffled back to last with 6 lengths to make up. 3 quarters for Anndrovette, 123-3, 27-3 in the third quarter. At the apex of the fire turn, Anndrovette's lead has been cut to a neck by the first over Royal CC, who's pouring it on down the outside. Pan Cleef and Arpel circles wide from a stalled Florida Escape. Ginger and Fred's looking for somewhere to go. She hooks 3 wide at the 16th. Royal CC and Anndrovette on level terms up to the line. These two fighting it down to the finish.
Anndrovette wires the field. She gets a little tiny breather in the second quarter, but then she revs it up, gets to the 3/4 pole, and 123-3, wins with Tim Tetrick, 151-1. I was really impressed by that Royal CC. She almost nabbed Anndrovette at the wire. Pan Cleef and Arpels was third, and she was 40-1.
Okay. And when we come back, Susan will be here with As the Wheels Turn to get your bankroll all fattened up. And Sharla caught up with the winning driver from one of harness racing's biggest events, the Little Brown Jug. Now, and guess what? There's even more. When we come back, great action from Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. There is no reason whatsoever for you to stray even that much. Stick around.
Brigands now taking on Cinderella, guys. They still haven't decided the engineer. Here.
We believe in life after work.
We believe good times get better in groups. We believe it's not what we do,
but what happens when we're together.
We believe when one of us wins, we all win.
We believe in all-you-can-eat wings.
And fresh hot pizza.
We believe the louder you cheer, the faster they run.
We believe that 2's company
and 3's a trifecta.
We believe. We believe.
Horses laugh like children when they run.
We believe in long shots.
We believe that jockeys are giants.
And sulkies are chariots.
We believe it's always post time somewhere.
We believe there's no place like the home stretch.
We believe.
We believe.
We believe. We believe.
We believe that life on the rail is really where it's at.
Hi, they call me Big Seamus. Everybody knows I only like to play my lucky numbers. So when I go to the Downs off-track wagering, I get to bet exactly that with the Exacta. A $2 bet on the Exacta delivers big payouts like this. When it's my night out, I eat big, play big, and I win big.
Downs off-track wagering. Allentown, East Stroudsburg, Carbondale, Hazleton. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi there, everybody, and welcome back. Along with Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross, and our lovely roving reporter, Sharla McBride, caught up with driver David Miller. David Miller won one of the most prestigious races in our sport, the Little Brown Jug.
Thanks, Steve. I'm here with the very talented and successful driver, David Miller. You just came off a huge win, the Little Brown Jug, but it wasn't your first time winning it. What was it like winning it for the third time in your career?
Well, it's still a very good feeling, very nice race to win. It made it a little special this year. The owner and the trainer and the horse were all from Ohio, which I am too, and yeah, it just made it a lot of extra special for a horse to train there at Delaware year-round to win that race.
Take me back through that race. When did you think that you had this win?
Well, my horse, he won the first heat pretty handy there, and I was able to get everybody seated and get him situated the way I wanted him there to the half, and he actually felt good. Robo Joe come off my back about the middle of the last turn, and I asked my horse, and it was one of those deals, like before I even got his earplugs out, he was taking off, which is always a good feeling, always good situation, and halfway through the stretch, I felt pretty confident then.
Closing in on 10,000 career wins, what would it mean to you to finally reach that milestone after years of racing?
Well, it's just a nice accomplishment, It means a lot to me to win that many races, and it's just something that I can be proud of.
What keeps your desire, your drive alive to continue racing day in and day out?
I don't know. I just like to win races still. It's something that I guess it's been with me my whole life, and it's still that way today.
Well, congratulations on your big win, Little Brown Jug, and we're going to send it back to you guys, Heather and Steve.
Thank you, Sharla, and thank you, Dave, and mucho congratulations. Little Brown Jug is such a neat thing. I mean, out there in the fairgrounds in Delaware, Ohio, and there's always 50,000 plus people there, and it's never me. So why, like Halloween, why don't we make a plan, You and I just go out there, just for S&Gs.
Oh, I think that's a great idea. Yeah, I know on a previous show you're like, anybody who's anybody's at the jug, and I'm thinking, we're not there.
That's because we're nobodies, Ma. Okay, got a race at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs for winners over $25,000, $29,000 on the line. Number 1, Cinderella Guy, who wired a similar field last week, was the 3-2 chalk with Tyler Buter. Number 3, Mr. Massimo, 9-5 with Andrew McCarthy. And number 5, the always speedy Riggins with Georgie Knapp, was the 7-2 third choice. And with that call, our buddy Jim Baviglia.
Cinderella Guy at the pylons holding his own, and now Cinderella Guy forges a slight edge. 4 Stars Trace moving up on the inside 4th. And it's a big gap, about 4 lengths back to Below Zero pacing 5th. After that, BJ's Bequia and A Million Pennies. Riggins now taking on Cinderella Guys. They still haven't decided the engineer. The quarter 26-1. Predictably sharp here. Riggins takes over the lead. Likes being on that front end. George Knapp got him there, but had to work him hard to do it. Meanwhile, the pocket trip there for Cinderella Guy, who's won back-to-back in this class. He's the 3-2 favorite. 4 Stars Trace, very consistent, has the third spot there, followed by Mr. Massimo. Below Zero on the inside 5th. BJ's Bequia looking for cover on the outside, and A Million Pennies also heads out. To the half now in 53-4, 27-3 second panel. That's a nasty bit of pacing up there. Riggins has the lead from third now. 4 Stars Trace, a first overbrush for Kakali, moving right up on the lead. Cinderella Guy still in the pocket, and Mr. Massimo picks up the cover. He's just a length back on the outside. Also moving up, BJ's Bequia inside. Below Zero's just 3 back, and at the back, A Million Pennies, who can really fly late. Slight lead for 4 Stars Trace, 3/4, 121-4, 28 even on the back, and 4 Stars Trace trying to clear Riggins, who's not giving in. Mr. Massimo coming up out wide, also looking for room. Cinderella Guy, top of the stretch here. 4 Stars Trace takes over, but Mr. Massimo trying to take that lead right away. It's Mr. Massimo and 4 Stars Trace. Late kick now from Cinderella Guy and BJ's Bequia, but Mr. Massimo and Andrew McCarthy.
Mr. Massimo benefited from some fine outside cover from number 2, 4 Stars Trace, off at 11-1 with Matt Kakali, to win by 1 in 150 flat over that rival who finished second. Cinderella Guy was 2 back and third. 2 races later on the Pocono card. Well, I know you're dying to know about that, and Heather's got that one for you.
Now we got some top trotters. The first $29,000. Number 2 is Alsace Hanover. Hasn't raced in about a month and a half, but he's coming off a bit of qualifier, and he's the favorite here. The 5 is My Leap of Faith. Has Andrew McCarthy in the bike, and number 4 PL Conjure. Won his last 2 at Yonkers and looks for number 3 over the Pocono 5/8 mile.
PL Conjure really motoring on the front end here, and with nice distance between himself and his closest foe. That Speed Bomb about 3 lengths back. Another 3 there to Alsace Hanover. Not showing much so far. To the outside, Cold Winter now to try a first over maneuver. Picking up that cover, My Leap of Faith, and Dennis fills in on the inside. Meanwhile, Speed Bomb getting a little closer to PL Conjure on the front end. 3/4, 124-3, 28-1 third panel. PL Conjure now in some trouble, as on the outside, Speed Bomb is coming up quick. From far back there is Cold Winter. Inside, Alsace Hanover. Top of the stretch, PL Conjure trying to hold off Speed Bomb. Alsace Hanover is now in gear on the inside. PL Conjure digging in. Outside, Speed Bomb still coming. PL Conjure gets it done.
P.O. Conjure didn't race like an 8-1 shot, controlled the mile, did the work on the front wins in 154-1, almost got nabbed at the final step. In fact, it was a 3-way photo finish with Speed Bomb just to head back, and then also right there was a My Leap of Faith. P.O. Conjure got the job done with Tyler Squared. We got Tyler Buter in the bike, and the trainer is Tyler Raymer. Now, Coming up next, we've got Susan Ellers in the house. She's our resident handicapper.
I see big money.
You do? That's fabulous, because you know, if you watched last week, you know what she's going to tell you. If you didn't, she's got a surprise to tell you, and it's As the Wheels Turn.
Well, I'm usually not one to toot my own horn, but toot toot. If you listened to me last week, we hit the exacta with Alexa Chase. I hope you had it. For this week's pick, I'm coming back to Pennsylvania. Race 5 at the Meadows is the preferred handicap trot. Sir Caviar has post position 8. He's won 9 races this year, made over $120,000. I don't think the 8 hole is going to hurt him at all. With him, I like the 3, Freedom Ridge. I'm going $10 exacta box, 8-3. We do have to take a break, but when we come back, we're taking you to Lexington, Kentucky for the Bluegrass Series. So stick around.
Chapter 7 is drawing clear. Chapter 7, trotting on.
Welcome, good old son. There ain't no love when you don't come. Welcome, son. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to your place in the sun. Welcome to your place in the sun.
Okay, we're going to go back to the Red Mile for a couple of big miles that took place there. It was the Bluegrass Series. In race number 1, it was number 1, Chapter 7, with Tim Tetrick, who went off the prohibitive 1-5 chalk. Here's the shocker. The Hamiltonian champion, number 6, Broad Bond, was the 2-1 second choice with George Brennan. And best to forget the rest, so said the Bluegrass bettors. Well, they were right. Broad Bond left, grabbed the top, but Chapter 7 came out at the half and assumed command. 1 for fun and 152-4. Broad Bond was second, number 4. Spectator K, an 80-1 shot with Brian Sears. You know, he must have looked on paper, was third. And now with the 6th, the second division, here's Heather.
Okay, and here, Big Rig starts as the favorite after coming off 2 third-place efforts in the Kentucky Fraternity Heats. He did not disappoint his supporters. Big Rig sat the pocket, then pulled on the final turn, took over the lead in the stretch on his way to a 152-2 score, lowering his mark by more than 2 full seconds. Dave Pallone in the bike for trainer Kelly O'Donnell. Can anyone explain? Rallied for second, and opening night took third. I love this horse, Big Rigs. I love his name because I think of that song, Convoy, and I'm like, breaker, breaker, 1-9, this is Rubber Duck.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy. Okay. All right, by the way, many things coming up, not the least of which is MAV TV will be covering the Breeders' Crown this year, October 29th, a Saturday night from 8 to 11. MAV TV. It's going to be really great.
Yeah. Plan a party, plan a Breeders' Crown party, sit around the TV and watch it. It's going to be awesome.
Sounds like a plan. Also, would you like to get that official PA Harness Week watch that the lovely Heather's holding in her lovely hand right there? Just go to our website, HarnessWeek.com, and enter. It's that simple. You can win just like the other folks have won all along, right?
Yes. And before we say goodbye, I just want to say, Jim Hess, you're the best. You're one of our fans. We love you. Thanks for the email.
Thanks so much. And from all of us here at PA Harness Week, including Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to get high on harness.
It's only natural.
There they go.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily. Underway.
Starting fast outside here. Express Messenger to the air.